Yo, what's up, Doing another Casty cast for you guys, and doing something, well, not different, but I am going to do, I saw that Scan has been playing a couple games on the new SCW, SCW season, so, and he played against this guy named LMX Santiago, and I don't know who this guy is, but I saw that he's beaten Dingo and Jose, so looks like he could be a pretty good player. And obviously, Scan's a fan favorite. He's one of my favorites for sure. So we got Scan on the Pro Toss, and he is up against Santiago's Zerg here. And so I'm gonna do 3 games between these two. And I'm hoping that maybe there's like a series between Scan and, I saw GGss played a couple games this season, but I'm hoping that maybe there's a series between Scan and oh, they're talking about ASL. Let me slow it down. I don't know who won ASL, but Scan between Scan and either Hydra, or Scan between JH, or Scan, and maybe even Kokanee if he gets in there. I know people have been posting about Hydra playing Kokanee. I don't think Kokanee plays ones like he used to, so I don't think he really matters to him. So I'll probably be posting this on Tuesday night. So I don't know when this game was played, but it was recent. I think I want to say the last week. So you got your 3 Dragoons here. We'll get enough talking. There's your robotics facility. So for SCW, the games are almost always random versus random. I would bet a lot of money that this one was random versus random. This series, these guys played about 6 or 7 games together, and they were competitive. So we'll get to see Santiago, and then we'll also get to see Scan. So there's this extra Nexus. So I'm not going to go all in. See if maybe he's going to get... He's got a shuttle on the way, so maybe he's going to get... I was thinking maybe he's going to get an Observer just in case, but he's getting a robotics facility here. He's got enough money for another robotics facility. And so I got a PVZ, and then I got... I think 2 Terran versus Zergs between these two. So I'm gonna do my favorite matchups last, and we'll see if that robotics facility is anywhere. Here's a small attack. Gonna try to take out this Sunken. Not able to. Gonna lose one of his zealots, and it's a decent amount of Zerglings here. So Santiago doing a pretty nice job here. And he's getting Hydra range, and I think probably has Hydra speed, but he's just going with Hydras right off the bat, and usually Hydras against a Reaver push is not your best option. He doesn't have a lair, so we'll see. Here's Scan's extra Nexus. This is one thing he always does. I think just the low money players, they always just seem to put their extra Nexus on the side, and see if he's getting that. He's getting a Reaver in there. This Reaver is getting made, and he's going with... So he's going to have 3 robotics facilities. Let's see if he's getting damage upgrade. So you get damage upgrade. Looks like we've got a small attack coming from Santiago. So I think he's going to come out and attack right now. He's got speed. Let's see. He's got range just about done. He's got speed that's done. So here comes his attack. This is going to be wide open. So great move here by Santiago. Playing this one aggressive. I'm liking it. And this is probably going to go down. That Reaver is right there, but this is all going to go out. There goes that Reaver right there that just spawned. He's going to have to cancel his Reavers out of here. And he's going to have to rely on this drop. And the vision isn't too good for Santiago, but he's just going to keep making the Hydras. And now he's just going to go for the full-on attack. Let's see what Scan has here. He's got about 6. He's got 6 units, a couple Zealots, a couple Dragoons. Here's that drop, though. So we will see if he can land this drop. Here's that attack. Yeah, 6 units here. Gonna have to micro these nicely. Here's the attack. We'll see if this gets spotted out. He does spot it out. Santiago's playing this one like a boss right now. Gonna have to shoot micro, and he does take out the shuttle, and he's gonna try to get the Reaver, and I think he is gonna get the Reaver. So really nice job there. And now Santiago can just go right on the attack. Maybe get a couple hatcheries, extra hatcheries, get that lair, and takes this out. He's looking in good shape. So Scan put himself a little bit too thin by not getting any cannons. Look at this, a lot of Hydras here. So Santiago playing this one like a beast. I don't know who this guy is. If you guys know who he is in the comments, please let me know. Let me double check that I am Castian. So gonna have to micro these guys back with the Reaver. It's gonna be really hard to see if he's got that damage too as well on the Scarab, which really helps against the Hydras. Even if it slightly hits a Hydra, it injures them a lot. So gonna have to micro back. And now I think Santiago might just start coming back home and macroing up. Maybe get 3 macro hatcheries here and get a couple creep colonies around his base, get some sunkens, and then he can just really start macroing up. So I think that's what his best option is. Maybe even get Lurker upgrade as soon as this lair's done. We'll see. There's your 2 extra hatcheries right here. And getting a Queen's Nest, and then looks like he's gonna get a Spire, so gonna maybe go right into Guardians. He's got all these Hydras here. Look at all these Hydras on the sides for drops. Here comes a minor attack, and now Scan's gonna try to take over that middle again. So I like this guy's Zerg. He's got a pretty nice Zerg here. He has a pretty nice Zerg. Plays about 200 APM here. So, and aggressive. So let's see what Scan's up to. Getting his upgrades, and he's getting a few more gateways. Kind of trying to macro up. He usually only plays off of 1 extra Nexus. Sometimes he'll get another Nexus here, but he doesn't always necessarily do. It's just your Templar Archive. Getting an Observatory. Getting a cannon just in case. Here's his Templar Archives, I think. And he's getting leg speed. Now I think he's just going to try to push right here with these Reavers. Not going to go for any drops just yet. Evolution Chamber on the way. There's your Queen's Nest. A couple sunken colonies around. And we'll see if maybe he gets... His money is a little bit low, so he's going to have to start putting some of his sunkens a little bit further back, because he is getting pushed here by this Reaver push. And I like the placement of this hatchery right here. Makes it good to block for a big attack. This is going to go down pretty quickly, especially when you have the damage upgraded. It really helps a lot. I just want to make sure that you don't extend your Reavers a little bit too far. But during this time, this is giving Santiago a lot of time. He's spending his money really nicely as well. Here's a Muta. See if he's going to make a few more Mutas, I'm guessing. Looks like he's got 3 queued up. So there's 3 right there. Might use those Mutas to try to take out this Reaver. And putting these Dragoons here nicely. Does have 101 upgrades, so nice upgrades from Scan. And here comes your Mutas. And we'll see if there's maybe a drop here. Have to micro these guys back, but Scan going with an all-out mass. Does he not have... Oh, he's getting air upgrade for his air, so maybe he's going to get some Corsairs to go with his Reavers. Let's see if he's building in the middle. He is building right here. Here comes a drop, possibly. Just a Reaver in here, though, so he's going to keep pushing. He might have 202 upgrades soon. No, it doesn't look like it. So he's going to keep trying to push in here. A couple Scourges here for Santiago. Playing that pretty nicely. So going to be prepared for some drops. He might even be able to snipe out one of these shuttles. And you're going to have to pull his Hydras to try to take this out. Go with your Mutas and your Hydras. It's your best option, but you want to try to attack the Reavers with your Hydras if you can. These Reavers absolutely did work. So took out a lot of those Hydras there. And sometimes you want to take your Hydras and put some here, some here, some here. So it takes 3 different Scarabs to kill them. So here's your Guardians on the way. And Scan is slowly breaking in here. He's getting a couple robotics facilities in the middle. And here's your Guardians are going to finish up. So should be okay with all of these sunken colonies. So he should be okay. And he's getting all 3 of his upgrades as well. So doing a pretty nice job here. So yeah, this guy is good. He's got a good amount of gas in the bank. And we got Scan going to try to build in the middle. Maybe he'll start building a couple more gateways. He's got a lot of Templars on the way. That's always something you want to do. Get them Templars, get some Corsairs, and then get the Reavers. And just really try to bulldoze through the middle. I think he's going to get a lot of gateways over here. Just because he's in such a far position, far spot from where Santiago is. It's hard for him to just keep outmassing a Zerg that is in a corner spot and across the map. So yeah, look at all these sunken colonies coming down for Santiago. And these Guardians are going to be huge to help out as well. So here comes your attack. And let's see if those 202 upgrades are almost done. Yeah, they're right about there. So here comes your attack, and you use these Templars on the Guardians. I'm sure he's going to micro a little bit backwards. Is he waiting for some Reavers to come? The Zerg almost reminds me a little bit of Kokanee Zerg. But just because of all the sunken colonies with the Guardians, but I know a lot of players do that too as well. So here's your another robotics getting an Arbiter Tribunal. Sending these guys up here. I think that was just a misclick. And we'll see what Scan wants to do. Is he's getting a couple Corsairs. Those upgrades just finished, so he does have 202. Maybe he'll get another Forge. He is prone to a possible drop here, so look at all these Guardians. So Santiago has a lot of Guardians. And yeah, just gonna wait and hold until he can keep macroing up. There's some more drones for him. And ooh, this is tough. It's tough for Scan to move in here. Nice nice storm here from Scan. And those Guardians went down pretty quick. Got DND on. And I haven't seen one drop come from Scan just yet, so he's just going with all out mass mostly to try to win this one. Some more drones coming up here, trying to get that choke back. Some observers here. I think these guys are going to go down, but Scan will probably get a couple storms off with his Templars. Be a nice storm right here. Going to micro him a little bit backwards, but nice storms. About 4 or 5 storms got used there, and some more Guardians are getting made. And now it looks like Scan might try to. He's just going to keep pushing from the sides. Doesn't really want to mess too much with all of these Sunkens, with his Dragoons. Wants to keep his Dragoons back. Let his Reavers kill the Sunkens if he can. These guys are getting a little bit out of hand. A little bit too far. Getting used too far out there. So taking some hits. Archon getting made, but you guys see Santiago trying to make that choke come back to life. Trying to get all of his Sunkens so he can get this choke back. There's your Archon. This guy's probably going to do some work. Let's see. Archons usually do some work. And he didn't do diddly squat. That was a weak ass Archon right there. Come on, bro. I give you some props and then you just don't even get a kill from me, bro. But got the Corsairs here, so that's going to be tough for Santiago to combat these Corsairs, because he just has all Guardians right now. So these are going to go down, but he does have some Hydras here. Wants to probably get, he's going to try to make a spore colony as soon as he can. He'll probably make this into a spore colony. and trying to move out a little bit here. So Santiago pushing out a little bit, and he's got 1-2 upgrades, so his upgrades are pretty good on his ground units, but he can't afford to get dropped. Nice little storm there from Scan. That's the one thing Scan is really good at. He's got a Reaver, 5 Reavers in here, so we're gonna go with a huge Reaver drop. There are some sunken colonies back here. Nice Reaver drop, gonna take out a lot of the drones. Needs to hit this side, which he is going to, and now down Santiago down to 15 drones right there, and there is the GG. So really nice job there. Both players played that one really nice. Really nice there. So got a Terran versus Zerg. I think both of them Scan is on the Zerg, but we'll see. And these guys played a Protoss versus Terran that was an hour long. I think Santiago was on the Terran and Scan was on the Protoss, and it was an hour-long game. Maybe, I mean, if you guys want me to cast that one, I will. Go ahead and take a sip of my Pepsi. So yeah, Scan on the Zerg, and he is brown. I don't even know if I've seen like brown that often as a color. So ugly. Let's see. Make sure I'm not. Looks like I am sped up. Yeah. So 3 barracks, and gonna get this nice scout. No, gonna scout right into the middle. So let's see if he sees that Overlord. So scout in the middle, going with the 3 barracks. Scan went with the choke. Whoops. So this is how Scan sees it right now. Getting that hatchery on the side. Getting the super fast extractor. The gas. Probably go into lurkers, or we'll see if he likes to go into lurkers, I think. So, and going to see the SCV here. So now they are going to know what the matchup is. 2 Zerglings here, so going to make Santiago have to pull back his Marine. And now I think he's just going to go right into the... He's got the gas for it. I think he's going to go right into a factory. Yeah, this is your typical Western type of play right here. You just try to bulldoze through the front as fast as you can, and using these Marines to micro around. And we'll see if he keeps producing. He still is producing from his barracks. So see if he pulls another SCV down here to get another factory. Usually you go with the factory, and then you can get you'll get a starport, engineering bay, start making turrets while you're pushing. So we'll see if that's what he goes with. And there's an academy. Gonna take out one of these creep colonies. So nice job there, saving the drone. Almost gonna get that drone, but not able to. And there is your engineering bay. So just gonna go right into an engineering bay, and it looks like, ooh, it's gonna be Muta Micro from Scan here. So got the Laird, went right into the Spire. So he thinks he can out micro, which he probably can, Santiago, but we'll see. He thinks he can use his micro to buy himself enough time and be able to either go into Guardians, maybe some. He could almost get a lurker drop, very slow lurker drop. We've seen that in some of the games. But if he can buy himself enough time with the mutas, he'll be in good position. Here's that tank. I mean, this is as fast as you can push, really. Only with 1 factory at the moment, so we'll see if a starport gets made. Need a couple turrets just in case, suspecting that there might be some type of mutas. Knowing that the time of mutas would probably be about, maybe, is it 6 minutes? We'll see. This is about as fast as mutas can come, so we'll see how fast the mutas are. I know that some players are getting Guardians at about 8 minutes and 20 seconds. So here's your first tank. Gonna put these Marines around to make sure that this tank doesn't get sniped out. One turret here. We'll see if another turret gets made. Another turret getting made. All these barracks still getting used. And let's see if he's getting range. I'm guessing maybe he already got stim. I'm not sure, but we will see. And so yeah, here's your mutas at 540. Let's see how close they are. A few of them are going to be getting made at about 550. So you're going to have 3 mutas here. Maybe a couple of mutas are going to be spawning here. So it's going to be about 5 mutas. So now Santiago knows he is up against mutas. So we're going to have to keep these guys as close as he can. And there's your micro from the side. Losing some of the Marines there. And that's how Scan just is micro sick. So you want to keep your Marines as close as you can to your tanks. Stimming these guys up. Might just go with a full-on attack. We'll see. Trying to get this tank a little bit closer. And might lose this tank. It's getting close. Scan trying to mute a micro. But not able to. This tank's getting a little bit closer. Losing a decent amount of his Marines here. Just because this little pathway is tough to get through. And taking out a couple medics there. And doing a nice job taking out, getting some good damage on those mutas. But this is just too many mutas. And now the tanks are going to go down. That's 8 mutas here. So we're going to lose this tank for sure. Trying to finish that tank off. So able to finish that tank off. As these Marines, here comes another tank. Going to come in here. This looks like it's getting close to getting done. Here's your Queen's Nest. A lot of players put that Queen's Nest here. So it's a lot of HP, 850 HP that has to get killed, and it allows for time for the Guardians to get made. So Hive on the way, and no greater Spire, so not looking too good for Scan. I know his micro's been on point, but he just doesn't, going off of 2 macro hatcheries like that is very, very tough. Let's see, there's a couple of wraiths here as well, so we'll see if maybe a stim and just a full-on attack comes on Scan here. Gonna take out this tank right here. And here's your wraiths, so maybe even gonna get Cloak, we'll see. Because he did get a control tower. And still microing over here, but not looking too good. Taking out a couple of these Marines though, so doing a nice job. He did a pretty nice job. Gonna have to get that greater Spire. He's getting an upgrade. Ooh, it is. Upgrade on the carapace is going to be done, and here are his Zerglings, so this might be a huge, might be able to take this one off of Santiago. I thought he was losing. He's getting that greater Spire right now. Perfect timing there. So able to get that carapace as well as get the greater Spire just in time. These guys are going to get blasted really quick. Now we might see a middle attack from Scan, so it was really looking in favor of Santiago, but now there is a chance that Santiago could win this one if he could take out some of these wraiths. It's going to be close. Trying to... He's going to take out 2, 3. One more wraith left. Another one just spawned. Need to take out that wraith. Trying to pull that tank up there to maybe go for some kills. And I think Scan might have this one. Beautiful play right here from Scan. Only off of 2 macro hatcheries, but it's not over yet. There are still some Marines. You're going to try to take out this tank. It's getting closer, but there's not going to be enough time for it to siege unless he can kill that. Okay, it was almost as close. Nice attempt there by Santiago there, though. And now this greater Spire just finishing up, and doesn't really have... Well, he does have all the gas. So he did have all the gas to get some Guardians. And now he's just going to bring this over and use those Guardians with some mutas and try to finish killing Santiago here. So he's got that upgrade on Carapace. See if he's getting another upgrade. Getting an upgrade on attack. So Scan playing this one like a monster. Here's a little scout action from Scan. Here's your Guardians. Devours at 1, 2 Devours right there. And this is going to be tough to kill. Bringing that Overlord over. And this might be the GG for Santiago. Yeah, so that one is going to go to Scan. So Scan going to win 2 of those games. That's a tough. I thought he was going to lose that one. That was a great game right there. So we'll go right into this next one. We'll get to see Scan. Oh, it's a Protoss versus Terran. So we will get to see Scan on the Terran. And I guess they're talking about people leaving, not leaving quick enough. I know that Scan gets annoyed. Play some warm-up games in Korean fast as they know how to leave sooner. I guess Westerns don't watch replay for what? Only people that BM for winning versus mid-turn are Peruvians. Are you Peruvian? Yeah, I don't know. So Scan's just saying that I've seen in a couple games of his where he was playing someone that the game is basically over, and the other player, apparently Western players, just keep, they don't really give up and they prolong the game when it's really kind of over. So just rather just if it's over, just leave. Let's just get on to the next game. You know, so that's I guess I feel like Koreans are very what's the word for it? Impatient in some ways when it comes to StarCraft. They just want to either win as fast as they can. They don't like to play long games, especially I saw with the GGss series. Here comes 2 Zealots. GGss did not want to play Zerg, and you know when you play Zerg, it's going to take at least 15 to 20 minutes. So, gonna pull some SCVs here. 3 Marines gonna be okay. And now that the Vulture is out, Scan will be able to micro this, and he's even getting a 3rd factory. So I don't know the exact build order for it to be able to do 3 factories, but able to get 3 factories here. So, and gonna see these cannons here, and let's see what Santiago, he went for the extra Nexus, went for a super fast gas as well. He's got a couple Zealots sneaking in here. Gonna go after some of the SCVs, might get 1 or 2 kills. There's 1 kill, 2 kills. Nice little micro, but able to get 2 kills there. Let's see, building another cannon here, gonna build a gateway so Scan can't run by with his vultures. Let's see if he's gonna be getting, he's getting a tank. We'll see if he gets siege right away. I heard, thought I heard a pylon getting built around here, but I'm wrong on that. So let's see, is this another pylon here? And looks like Santiago's probably gonna go for drops, it looks like. This is the engineering bay. See if siege is on the way. Siege is on the way, so Scan gonna try to push, I'm guessing. And he's sending this guy out here. I think maybe if there's some expo, I think that's around here, but there isn't. And also I think he's going to use this to lay mines all across here. We've seen that, we've seen him do that in the past, so he can see drops. So building that turret here for any DTs. I'm guessing it's going to be a Reaver drop from Santiago. Unfortunately, I can't change the colors for you guys. It changes them both to yellow. There must be some observers here. Something like that. It doesn't let me sometimes. So here's your super fast push. And it already has the engineering bay floating over here. This is one of those strategies I love to see, but it makes you kind of weak if you do get Reaver dropped. And nice placement of the cannons from Santiago. Able to keep buying himself as much time as he can. Just a little bit further, a little bit further, a little bit further. 2 tanks pushing in here. Extra command center getting made from Scan. Gonna start building some turrets around his base. I guess he pulled that vulture and brought it over. Let's see if he's getting mines. Not getting mines, so just gonna keep trying to push in here And here's a couple Dragoons. And getting Dragoon range. Reaver on the way. Reaver almost done. Already has mines, so he did get mines. So really, really nice job here. Here's a turret. So this is a super fast push from Scan here. And Santiago is just going to keep making as many cannons as he can to try to survive. See if another tank is on the way. Another tank on the way. Only using 2 tanks to really push in here. Here's your Reaver drop at 6 minutes and 30 seconds. And this is going to sneak right on over. And is Scan going to see it? Not going to see it. He's going to lose 8 of his SCVs. He's going to lose. Oh, he's going to pull him right there. Spreading him a little bit, but that might get a nice contact. Not going to be able to get a hit right there. So he did lose 8 SCVs. He's going to have to send in for this tank spawn soon. And then he can bring over that tank and siege up. He's got a Goliath right here. That'll help out. He needs to pull that Goliath. Take out this Reaver if he can. It should go down. And it's close to going down. Now he can send over his SCVs and continue to try to start pushing. But during that time, Santiago was able to kind of start messing up. He might be able to go on an attack here. But there are a lot of spider mines here. So 3 tanks here and getting a Scan. So I think Scan wants to find out what Santiago has. So laying some more mines. This tank's going to go down. There's your Observer. So good timing with that Observer. Going to be able to take out all of these mines. This is not looking good for Scan here. Laying as many mines as he can, but there are a lot of there is an Observer here, so not going to be able to do anything. I take out these turrets in the middle, and now I think Scan is going to have to start macroing up, build a frontal base. So you're getting let's see if this is, I think it's a turret actually. So well done there by Santiago to survive that, get that drop off. Another command center coming from Scan. And I think, let's see, maybe Scan's going to lay some mines all over the place with these vultures. Here comes a Reaver, and poor dude, he trying to be a hero out there, and he just got smoked. So let's see, upgrade coming. Gonna get all 3 upgrades. Getting the Temple Archives. Hopefully I don't think I missed any drops. I'm guessing another drop's getting made pretty soon. Gonna have to start taking out some of these cannons because they're just in the way from building his base. And Santiago does not care what his base looks like. He even has 2 gateways over here. I'm sure he has Zealot, so it's on the way. So almost there. See, that upgrade should be close to, I think. No, so it doesn't have any upgrades yet. Getting some defense for drops. No starport for Scan. There is a Scan coming down from Scan. Going to see that Santiago is looking pretty big here. So he may want to even build a couple, maybe a barracks here or something like that. Maybe lift this up and put that over there. There are some mines in the way. Observer right here. Some tanks right here. This is always how you want to kind of play this. You put the tanks right here and the tanks right here. I've seen in 2 versus 2, a lot of players will put tanks here and tanks here, and then the Zealot's got to run out here and then run down here. It makes it even harder and harder. Laying some more mines here. And a couple mines inside of Santiago's base. Whoops. Able to get a little vision in there. Here comes your first attack from Santiago. And using that Observer, but that's why you want to have that turret there. Takes out the Observer, so nice job there. Look at that, Spider-Man took out 3 Dragoons right there. These tanks are crushing it. And Scan is going to be okay, and he's got 1 upgrade on his attack already, so really nicely played right there by Scan. Gonna start building up his base. He's got 7 factories here, getting that starport. Has the double armory. He's got some Goliaths. He's using them for drop defense. Let's see what Santiago is up to. He's just going to start massing up. And Probably gonna go with a bunch of drops is what I'm guessing. So repairing this up right now. And gonna start building in the middle. Is this a couple cannons, a couple gateways in the middle, and just kind of try to keep mass and attacking, I think. So there are your depots in the front to kind of block this off. Here comes a big drop. Let's see what's in here. So just 2 Templars in here, but it's gonna be a big drop, and this is a pretty big attack. So just a lot of just tanks here, so this might just bust through the front right here. Here comes that drop, using the Goliath. It's not gonna pull and gonna get the storm off, and got a some SCV kills, but not a ton. And now Scan is not looking good right now, looking a little bit in trouble. 1-1 upgrades, and gonna keep producing from all of these gateways here. Just a bunch of zealots getting made, but it does look like Scan will survive. Gonna lay some mines, I think. Trying to. That mine should do some work. Got a few hits off. Gonna micro these guys a little bit backwards. Try to get those shots off. Get that SCV in the way. And here comes some more vultures that are gonna spawn. Gonna start laying some mines, I'm guessing, right up here. And a couple mines going off, taking out. Actually took out a couple of his vultures, but I think I've injured some of the zealots here. And this guy's still here. I think I may have missed a drop, unfortunately, unless that guy was just chilling there the whole time, which I didn't see. But now Scan is pretty poor. Still laying the mines. There is an observer there, and gonna send in some of the probes, and there's the GG. Yeah, I don't think I missed a drop, but maybe I did. There was a Templar chilling in there. It's tough with those 2 colors, but hope you guys liked it. Hope you guys liked the games. Give it a like, give it a subscribe. Let me know if you want to see the long PvT between these two. Maybe I'll do that one, but give it a like, give it a subscribe. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.